Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I'm working in my memory planner. I am in the last full week of February, which was a busy week. Of course, my family, we have a ton of birthdays right at the end of February, so I have a ton of pictures. I've pulled out a lot of stickers from my stash, some old Maggie Holmes stickers, and this really cute Maggie Holmes paper, garden party paper, because I liked all the cakes and I thought that was appropriate for a birthday spread. So I will link everything that I end up using down below. Otherwise, I'll put you guys on fast forward. Let's go. All right, so first things first is to cut apart all these pictures. I have a ton of pictures. It was a big week. My daughter actually donated hair for the first time this week, so she cut off 12 inches of hair, which was amazing. Her birthday was on Saturday. We had a birthday party for her in the morning, as well as a birthday party for my twin boys in the morning. And then she had a second birthday party, a slumber party on Saturday night. So it was a crazy birthday filled week, a little bit exhausting to be honest, but it's pretty great to get to celebrate all my kiddos. So the first thing I'm going to do, I love torn paper, so I'm going to tear it along the edge and then put it over here on the left side to kind of set the tone for the page. I'll just trim off anything that overhangs, and then I'm going to mat all of the pictures. For matting, I'm going to use a mixture of this pink plaid paper that I have on the back of the cake paper, and then I had some scraps that were kind of a cream with a little bit of a black accent, which I thought was nice. Like I said, it's a ton of pictures, and sometimes I don't like that because it takes up a lot of journaling room, but then I think of how awesome it is to have the pictures actually printed out, actually in something you can flip through. And so I don't mind having all of these pictures. They tell all kinds of different stories just looking at the pictures. I will still have some journaling room to be able to tell a little bit more about what went on this week. But it's nice to have all these printed out and in an album, because I remember growing up having shoe boxes full of pictures and very few albums. And this is just a really great way to organize them. It's little pictures, little tidbits of our lives, and I've always loved keeping it here in the memory planner. I decided for my daughter's haircut photos, I would make a little booklet here that will have her before and after pictures in it. So it'll be like a tip-in, an interactive element, which is always fun in your scrapping to have pieces that people can flip through, especially for my memory planner, because these pages are not in page protectors. So they will be, when you're looking through them, you can actually touch here, and I like that. So you have her before and after. She looks very, very different. It was almost a little bit jarring, but I'm so proud of her for growing out her hair for so long and then being so brave to donate so much of it. It was pretty amazing. Once I have all the pictures matted, the next step is to find a place for them to live on the page. Originally, I had wanted to do kind of wonky pictures, which means not having them all straight up and down, but having them kind of tilted. But there were just so many that it made more sense to have them in a more organized fashion. So keeping them kind of vertical, organized in some clusters, really just worked out a little bit better. Tons and tons and tons of pictures, like I said, and they all kind of tell a story on their own. So I'll see how I can arrange them in some different ways. Because there are so many, I definitely have to have overlaps here just to fit them all in. And there's one picture that ends up getting added later. So at first I leave it off, and then after I put all these pictures on, I end up deciding that in fact I do have room for it. So when I'm using my memory planner, this is a big vertical sized planner from the Happy Planner. This is not specifically for memory keeping, but I use it for that, and I like the size. It works really well. I kind of ignore the vertical boxes. They're kind of there as guidelines for spacing pictures throughout the week, because I do like to have them near the day that they occurred, but I don't worry too much about them overlapping or if a picture stays within it. It's like I don't worry too much about those details. All right, next up I have these puffy stickers. I believe these are Maggie Holmes stickers, and this is where I'm gonna get to play with the wonkiness. So I'm gonna take these frames, I'm gonna use them on different parts of the page, and I'm gonna use them at wonky angles just because I think it's fun. I like the wonkiness. It kind of, to me, conveys the craziness of the week, because you guys, literally 3 different birthday parties on Saturday, 2 of which happened at the same time at a very crazy trampoline park, and then the first slumber party we've ever hosted at our house on Saturday night with a bunch of tweens, and it was crazy and exhausting and so fun to be able to provide those memories for my kiddos. I know they loved it. It was all they could talk about all weekend. You can see me framing a picture of myself on a heating pad. I also hurt my neck this week, and so every evening I laid on a heating pad. So documenting the good and the bad, figuring out where all of these frames can live. And now I'm feeling pretty good. And now I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to use all these frames. I just recently cleaned out a lot of my stickers, including a lot of my thickers. And it was nice for a few reasons. I got to destash a little bit. I got to see what I had, and it reminded me to go back and use these supplies. So I'm actually going to use up this whole page of puffy stickers. And I don't use puffy stickers a lot in memory planning because they do add bulk to the page. But every now and then I just go for it. In this spread, the stickers just went so well with the colors. They help set the tone for the page. I just really, really liked how it turned out. All right, adjusting this one ever so slightly. And the stickers are helping me fill in a few of the little odd shaped openings that I had going on just from where the pictures were spaced. And they're filling it in, and then I'll be able to add another layer of sorts of filling in with labels and then with a few more clear stickers. I have a set of Maggie Holmes stickers, and I don't know what collection these are from, but they had multiple sheets and they had all of these beautiful clear alphas. And I'm going to use a bunch of these on this page. On this little pocket, I am going to spell out the word transformation. It's a super long word, so I'm going to divide it up on 3 different lines. And that is just for the little tip in that is for my daughter's haircut. So we're going to add that in, and that'll just be a little reminder about what might be in there, a little tip to look inside. So spelling that out right there. When I'm dividing up words, I do try to make it a little bit equal. So if I'm going to divide it up, I want it to be equal letters or as close as I can on both sides. So that's kind of important for me. I just think it looks better visually. Adjusting this frame ever so slightly and then trimming off the bottom. And next thing I'm going to do is add the title kind of for the whole spread, and it's going to say birthday week fun. And I love these stickers. So they have a black outline and then it's clear in the middle, so you can see the paper through it. It looks like I kind of hand drew these letters on. I think they're a fun, like, doodly script or doodly font. I just think it's really cute. So I wanted to add in the word fun just to fill in a little bit more space right there. All right, so now a lot of the main elements are done. The next thing I'm going to do is grab this larger piece. These have some labels. These are great for kind of setting off some journaling. So I pick a few different ones that I thought would fit nicely on the page and oftentimes fit nicely over top of the stickers. And I happen to really like this orange one. That'll go well over near where my son's pictures are. Perfect. All right, and last but not least, I'm going to work on adding just a few stickers that I have. Again, it's from this Maggie Holmes collection. I will try to look it up, whatever this sticker pack is. I kind of think it's Garden Party. I'm not totally sure, so I will link it down below if I can find it. Clear stickers are so fabulous for putting over top photographs because they add just a little extra fun. They're not going to cover up your photo. I really, really like using them a lot on these particular spreads. These smaller stickers are also ideal for helping me fill in a few of the gaps. So I have some odd spaces. I like to completely fill my memory planning spreads. I don't like white space. And I had a few odd shaped spaces, and so I'm just finding places to kind of fill those in with small stickers. I have this phrase sticker that I couldn't decide where it should go. I kind of moved it around several times. Anyway, it lets me fill that in, and then the next thing I will do is grab my T ruler. I'm seeing if I want to use any of these, and I decide, you know what, I have a lot, I'm good. I grab my T ruler and I will use it to add in journaling lines. I just do those by hand. I use the ruler to make sure they are straight, but I don't measure them out or anything like that. I'm going to fill in all of these. I usually fill in across the page like so. And then that just gives me a good spot to have my journaling. I've been enjoying doing the journaling in different colors and different colored lines that I'm journaling on, just as an extra little flair moment. After that, I realized I do have one more white space right here, so I can fill in another sticker. It says Dream Big. It is super cute, and then I'll add a little butterfly. And now I'm looking for a few more places where stickers might be able to live, just as a fun kind of overlap. And I think it comes out super cute. I end up moving that camera because for some reason I put it over my daughter's face, and I'm not sure why I did that, but when I was journaling, I ended up moving it because I realized that is not the right spot for that. So I will grab that sticker. I will do the journaling off camera. When I come back, I will tweak it just a little bit with a few more stickers and things like that. But otherwise, this memory planning spread is done. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. Like I said before, I will link all of the supplies that I used down below so you can feel free to check those out. I want to give a huge shout out to my Scrappy Patreon members. Thank you so much for all of your support. If you want to find out more about what we do over on Patreon, then make sure you click the link in the description box to take you over there. All right, I am adding just the last few little alpha letters, but otherwise that's it. I hope that you all have a fabulous day, and as always, keep it creative.